Just talk about the game you thought you had, just kind of going in there and playing a whole bunch more than you probably ever had before. Just the night, just your thoughts on the night.
I thought it was a good stepping stone for me to continue to on through the season. Got in there, just tried to play physical as a coach wanted me. I just tried to get a win for our team, man. I know Chris going down, he's a big part of defense, and I just tried to step in and fill that spot as much as I could.
At what point during the week did you know that you'd be starting?
Around Tuesday, when I seen he was still walking around the group, I knew it was more than what they had said it was.
Is the shift to man? You guys using more man-to-man coverage? Does that help use that more in your style of play?
Yeah, I like to get up in the grill and put my hands on them, slow down the routes and mess up the timing.
Right, in the fourth quarter, jumped a route and almost had a pick six. Talk about that play.
Oh man, I just noticed the splits. Splits tell you everything in this game, and me and coach have been watching a lot of film, and I noticed that his split was a little bit more reduced, and on that play, they like to run it out, and I kind of was hesitant with it, and I should have just played my keys, and so I could have took that to the house, man. They would have been talking about me for a few more days, but it's just what it was, and it was a good play call, and I tried to execute it best I could.
Can you talk about the 2-point conversions? Already 2 in the first 3 games, and really there's no rhyme or reason to when y'all are doing them. It's just kind of so what was your thought to do it on the first touchdown and just the propensity to have it?
Well, Coach Miles likes to have fun with that. What we call it back. Usually, if we're gonna run it, we usually go after the first touchdown. We just try to look for an edge in defense, man. Something that we know that get the crowd to the game.
So y'all trying to catch the defense out of position, or is that coming in from the sideline? Like, you know you're doing it, or do y'all go up and see if the defense is out of position?
Oh, it's a sideline call. We see what the defense is doing today. If it's not numbers that we want, then we'll call them.
You know, when you first got here, you wanted a shot at quarterback, and you went through fall or spring at quarterback, right?
Yeah, I went too far.
I mean, is it kind of coming back to the old days for you? Like you're finally getting a chance to throw the ball around a little bit?
I mean, it's cool, but I kind of migrated away from being that quarterback. But I mean, it was nice to have the ball in my hand. It was something different.
How much has Melvin Smith and this staff meant to you? I mean, having the chance now to show what you can do finally.
It's been the biggest change that the positive ways I've been. Coach Melvin, I remember the first time talking to him, I asked him what he brought to the table, and he told me that he brought physical and tackling. And those are the most things I need to work on. So I'm glad that him and Coach Cheese came.
Ron, what do you guys need to do to go down and have a big game against LSU Saturday night?
I think we need to work on us some more. If we perfect everything that we're supposed to do, I think we'll come out with a win. It's going to be another hard-nosed game, another physical game. I think at this 3-0 win, the one we just had today, we grind pretty high on confidence, and we think we can go down there and beat those guys.
You know, the defense, you guys take it to another level in the second half. I mean, the points you've allowed in the second half is like a quarter of what you've done in the first half. What's the difference there? Why are you guys playing so much better after halftime?
Adjustments, man. Adjustments are key in this game, and people just buying in, man. So.
Yeah, seeing what Ellis Johnson's done and this coaching staff does at halftime and seeing it play out in the second half. I mean, what does that mean to you guys when you go in there knowing that you know they'll come up with a plan?
Confident. Makes us believe that what they say is going to work, so we just follow through with it.
Is there any kind of change on the defense going into the fourth quarter? Y'all haven't allowed a single score in the fourth quarter all season, so we saw what happened the first 3. Did something have changed at that point?
It started with Coach Russell and the weight room. This summer we talked about finishing, and if you see us before the fourth quarter start, we hold about fist for 4, and we just pride on finishing, and the defense takes more pride in it.
You started the first game last year, right? Against Clemson?
Clemson, yes, I just started.
What was it tough to start that and then kind of follow the playing rotation a little bit?
Yeah, it was very tough, but once again I had to look at myself and see what I was doing wrong, and just had to work on those things, man. All things happen for a reason.
What was the biggest thing you had to work on?
Tackling.
How much of the guys, on defense, you guys talk about, I mean, you've done a very good job keeping teams out of the end zone, but you guys are still giving up just a lot of yardage. I know that has to be frustrating because you want to have the best of both worlds.
giving those big yards, they really just come from explosive plays. So I think Coach John said we had 3 plays that went for like 215 yards. I mean, if you take those plays away, we're saying one of the top defenses in the country. So we're gonna try to focus on the little things once again and try to take away those explosive plays.
Robinson's kind of solidified that star spot through the first 3 games. What's he means to the defense, and what's it like playing alongside him?
Threezy, crazy man. He's a football player, man. Three's been everywhere. Corner, safety, star. Just good to have him on the field with his energy. I figured they would find a spot for him somewhere. I think the star position was a good spot for him.
You want to run a 2-point conversion with you a quarterback and him a halfback?
Hey, it could be in the making somewhere. Could be in the making.
Batman and Robin.
Hey, okay. Batman and Robin.
How about the white caddy?
Batman.
You're the Batman.
Yeah, I'm the Batman. He would be Robin.
Wow. Was your dad there at the game last night?
Yeah, my dad comes every game.
So what did he tell you?
First thing he said was, how I let that dude catch that out route. That's the first thing he said. Coming out your break slow, you need to tighten up on your angles, and then he was like, yeah, good game. There's still things you can improve on. I mean, that's all he talking about.
So wait, literally the first thing he said wasn't like, the good game, congrats on the victory. It was, he came out of that break wrong?
Nah, first, how you let him catch that out route?
Oh, okay, sorry. I'm sorry. I messed up the order of the.
Yeah, that's what he said. How you let him catch that out route? And I said, he's like, yeah, good game, though. I seen that Batman. Not Batman. He caught a 2-point conversion. He was like, you threw that, huh? I was like, yeah, I threw it. He was like, good job.
Is it kind of, obviously you have the history of quarterback, but for a cornerback to be playing holder and all that kind of stuff, and how much do you put pride in that?
I put a lot of pride in it. My coach talked to me about coming out and having a lot of trust in me since I get to handle the ball. And I mean, for him to have a lot of trust in me, I take that very seriously.
What are you sort of, I don't know if you watched any film yet really of LSU, but Battenberger seems to be doing much better, with his passing and the receivers who running some close routes. Just what do you expect in the second?
Dog fight. I feel like this game could be on the corners once again. I feel like we can control the receivers and Beckham and Landry. I feel like we can go in there and get this W.
Some physical receivers they've got. Physical guys.
They can be. I'm gonna say they can be. I'm not gonna say they're all the way through, but they can be physical.
Okay. I'm going to ask him about Cody. Cody's off to a great start. Is he kicking better than you've ever seen him kick right now?
In games, yes. I've seen Cody kick a bunch of kicks in practice and never miss. It's all about confidence. Once I think he get one down, I think he'd be good to go.
Real quick, what was having Justin back out there in kind of the secondary, second level? I know, I guess he's moving the linebacker right now, right?
Yeah, he's that linebacker.
So what's it like having him back out there?
It's great to have him back out there. Justin is a great football player, and having him on the sideline didn't do nothing but hurt our team. Now he's an addition. So, I mean, he can go back to star, he can play linebacker, anything we need him to do.